Tee this one up. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's talk for just a second about Washington. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams.
Throws toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for space, it's White. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. Bulldozes his way through. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Safe completion on the screen. Past the 45. Running free. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to keep it in the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball off.
He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got the first down and more. Turning on the Jets. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Bears the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And they get him down.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking downfield on first down. He unleashes a long one. He's got it at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lawson. Touchdown, Huskies! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Toss sweep right. Looking for room at the 25. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Offense gets set for second down. Williams will pass. Working that left side now. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawson. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they turn it into a defensive score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
Got it in the middle. It's Lawson.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Huskies have a lot of options on second and inches. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And
exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fakes to grab. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He wants to take the top off. He's got it inside the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Williams will pass. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Some guys just have the pure talent to make the catch no matter how many defenders are around.
Yeah, Reese, he's a bit of a rule breaker because even when he's covered, he's open. The quarterback knows that. He's going to find a way to come back to the football and help his QB out.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Escapes the sack. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Grab near the marker. It's Smith. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Glagway. Unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got a wide open receiver. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to the flat. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Williams looking for a man. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He's looking to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Breaks the tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Got a man. It's Lawson.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Open space at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
On the move at the 30. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Slams it ahead. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get...
Touchdown, Ohio State! And the route is on. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Williams will pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, he'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, when you say